Hey there, my name's Chris, aka The Jackal, and this is...
Kay, and I'm the fox.
Exactamundo, mon brave. Okay, so today what are we going to show them, Kay?
Well, we're going to show you what I've been working on. Basically, I got super inspired by what Chris has been working on with his house, the Midnight Meeting House. Very mysterious, it's quite cool. Mm-hmm. And then I thought I'd have a go at making my own little pattern. So, what I came up with was a little devil, because like Chris, I also like Halloween-y and horror-y type stuff. It's a little bit spooky. So here it is. It's just a tiny little one. It's a little dancing devil, as you can see. I just thought he was kind of cute. So have a look at that. Oh. And yeah, he should be up on the website today for download for free. And I hope that you have a lot of fun doing that. What that led on to though, oh dear, I know, I got a little bit carried away with it after a bit because I just thought, well, that was a lot of fun, like, what can I do next, basically. So I was looking online at, well, Pinterest. You know how we all like Pinterest a little bit too much and can lose many hours down the rabbit hole of Pinterest. And I was looking at pictures of witches, and I like old like Victorian drawings and stuff like that, and you know, ink drawings from old books and old prints and that kind of stuff. And it got me inspired to creating this witch. So this is the purple witch, and I just thought that she looked kind of cool with the sun ray coming out from behind her head. I'm currently still working on making her into the actual pattern, but that should be ready before the end of today. So again, that will be up for download on our website, where the link for that will be...
Make sure they can see it.
Yeah, I'll do. And the link for our website is obviously below in the descriptions. And yeah, so have a quick look at that. So she's the purple witch, which is the one I started with. And I say, well, she's the purple witch because, again, I got a little bit carried away because I was thinking, what would she look like if she had red hair and if she was like a Celtic witch? And then I thought, well, obviously that would look cool with green, so I made her look like this too.
Somebody got carried away.
Yeah, this often happens where I start doing stuff and then I just kind of think, oh, what would it look like with this? What would it look like with that? So, so that's what's coming next as well. And one of your hairs on there, Rocket. By the way, this is Rocket, if you haven't met her already. She's a crazy Jack Russell Whippet cross. All about the cuddles, as you can see.
Welly well.
And she just loves being centre of attention, basically, isn't she?
Which is why she's in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She likes that. Anyway, back to the point. So, yeah, got carried away on that. And then thought, what would it look like if she was blonde? So this happened. And she's now got blonde hair on this version with a blue dress, which I thought was really quite pretty and looks kind of a lot more Disney-like, kind of like Fairy Godmother, don't you think?
A little bit Frozen.
Yeah, could be Frozen too.
Could be Frozen.
Yeah.
Is it Frozen?
So I thought that was pretty cute.
Is it Frozen?
So I hope you like that one too. And finally, I thought it wasn't really fair to leave out brunettes, so...
Gotta be fair.
So this happened too. So I haven't actually updated the colour palette at the bottom yet, so ignore that bit, but have a look up close. And I thought it would look pretty with a red dress. So she's kind of earthy. I kind of like her. I guess you could kind of say they're sort of elemental. Like she could be fire, water, earth, and I don't know, purple? Could be air.
I would say shadow.
Shadow magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I've been up to, and as I say, we're going to put it on the website as soon as it's done. It's taken me a little bit longer than I wanted to, and we had a little printer misfire. I wanted to print all of these off and show them to you as bits of paper, and then the printer decided it didn't have enough ink, so we only got halfway, and then the dog decided to jump on one of them, and it all went a little bit funky, didn't it?
It was a car crash, wasn't it?
It was.
Was it a car crash?
It was 5 minutes
Yes.
of car crash, and then we just kind of thought, nah, how about we use technology? Woo. So that's what we do. And that's, yeah, that's what I've been up to. So I personally, I want to stitch this one, because I like the red-haired one, and I think she looks kind of Celtic, kind of like a Celtic warrior princess witch, and you know, who doesn't want that in their life?
Well, it is kind of based on a Celtic witch anyway, isn't it? So,
yeah, that's it.
So that's why they're all
Yeah.
sort of variants of that.
Yeah, so this is the one I'm going to be working on. I think it's going to work at about 7 3/4 inches, so 20 centimetres, which is like about that, isn't it? So
I would say so.
That's the plan.
Mm.
That is the plan of what to do with that. So I'm looking forward to that, most of all. But yeah, it'd be cool to know what you guys think, actually. Like, oh, which is your favourite colour? Just because I'm nosy. It would be interesting to know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had a ton of fun making this, so I can't wait to get it done and see how it comes out, which is really cool. I wanted to show you another thing as well, but it's up on the shelf, isn't it? The actual stitching I've been working on.
Well, I would, but I have the dog of damnation.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh look, now she's stopped.
Yeah, she's trying to follow me, isn't she?
Where's the action, Rocket? Where's the action? Woo!
So,
You got it.
look at this beautiful case.
Beautiful case.
Which
yeah.
was given to me by Mummy J. Your mummy.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the one.
Mortuary Stitches, the legendary Mortuary Stitches. And this is what I have been stitching. So, I took this Prairie Schooler pattern as a starting point. And I wanted to do this one down here because I love fairy tale stuff. Fairy tale stories and pictures and old illustrations and old books and all that kind of stuff. So, especially like dark fairy tales. They're good. So, so I thought this fox was kind of cute. I'm really into foxes, if you hadn't guessed already. You know,
It's all about the fox.
Fox is here, fox is there. And the first cross stitch that I tried was also a fox. I don't know if you remember, if you watched Chris's first Flosstube video, the very first stitch he did was a fox head, and I did the same one on a green green linen.
Look better than mine.
Yeah, but I did it too small. I did 1/1 on like on a linen, and it was tiny. So, whoops.
Tiny.
I didn't know what 1/1 or 2/2 was. I just assumed that you just went, yeah. Anyway, in all the little cross directions, however it turned out. But, so what I did is, before I show you this, I wanted to work on this, but I don't actually know the sour grape story. I kind of didn't like the idea of having a picture up on the wall that says sour grapes, because that's just kind of moody.
Oh, that's alright, yeah.
It's kind of grumpy, isn't it?
Okay.
And so I wasn't too fussed for it, and as I say, I don't know the story. So I decided to, once I'd done the fox, I decided to change it a little bit, and I wanted to make it into the Fox and Crow story, which is a story where the crow is having a great old time sitting in a tree with a lump of cheese in its mouth, and the fox obviously decides, I want the cheese. So obviously, so he starts sweet talking the crow and says, "Oh, you're so wonderful. Oh, you've got such a beautiful singing voice. Oh, it would, you know, change my life. It would change my world if you could hear it." And the crow's like, "Oh wow, yeah." So what does it do? It starts singing, drops the cheese. Flattery gets you everywhere is the lesson of the story.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
So I just kind of messily scribbled it out on some graph paper, which is obviously a super professional way of doing it. But this is.
Don't you want to see more?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I keep forgetting that you've got to show it up close. So, excuse the scribbles and the
the rest.
And the rest. But I was all I had was a multicoloured pen on me. You know, one of the ones that got the different colour clicks that you can get down. I love that pen. Best pen I ever had. So that's the story or the plan of what to do with it so far. So I'm kind of thinking there should be something over here as well, maybe a bit more leaf or something, and maybe like a nice pretty border around the edge. But I'm not quite sophisticated enough to have thought of that yet. So here's where we're at. And as you can see, I've managed to do the crow, and it's going to have a nice little blue flash of... Is it blue I was going to do? Or is it grey? Like a greyish blue that I was going to do for like a flash of wing and underneath the tail and stuff. And a nice brown tree, and then something over here. Obviously a big lump of yellow cheese in the beak. But yeah, I think it looked kind of cute. And it just so happens that the fox already looks like he's keen as mustard, looking upwards at the crow. So
it's a great mod.
It's a great mod.
I like it.
Yeah. So
it's always fun to take charts, isn't it, and do a mixture.
It is.
And
yeah.
add your own bits to it.
It's kind of just I'm kind of just making it up as I go along and hoping for the best, which is all we can really hope for, isn't it?
It is the dream.
It is the dream. We are living that dream.
There we go.
That dog got all excited.
It seemed to be holding her head for some reason. Is that a nice rocket?
You are a pillow.
I am the human pillow.
Oh,
hello.
Exciting. So
well,
exciting.
there we are.
So I think that's about it from me, really. That's.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's
cool. You got any future plans, Kay?
Future plans is stitching a witch.
Stitching a witch.
Yeah, because I didn't before. I got introduced to what Jay has been doing with her really cool patterns of witches and Halloween and stuff. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed. I thought that, I just assumed, because of what I've seen, that all cross stitch was just kittens and flowers.
Kittens and flowers.
And that's lovely, but it's not so much my thing. So
that's why everyone's got their own thing, haven't they?
yeah, exactly. So when I saw that people were doing different things and unusual things and cool things, I was like, I'd like to have a bit of a go at that. So here I am, with him.
With me.
We're on our stitching adventures.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
there we go. Motorbikes.
Boo.
Bro. But
Motorbikes, boo.
cool. Yeah.
So yeah, lots of like exciting stuff to look forward to.
So,
lots of floss to buy, and yeah, some new linen to get for that as well. But that's all good.
Yes, that
Yes.
is all good.
Yeah.
So
what
we've got coming up tonight, the night of this when this video is done, is we have the little devil man, as you've seen before. Goodbye, Rocket. And she didn't like that one.
How rude.
We will be having the purple one that will be ready.
Yeah.
Purple one will be ready.
Yeah.
And we will have the red one.
They're all going spinning around. Yeah, they're all going to be ready.
They're all ready. So
They're
we've
all
got
gonna be
red.
ready for tonight.
We got blue, and we've got brown.
Red and brown.
Red and brown.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's fantastic. There we go. I don't know if you mentioned to them that you have a little poem to go with the devil one.
Oh, do you want me to read out the poem?
Yeah, hang on. Let me grab the picture. Excuse my fine self. So we've got, here's the devil. There we go. So let's read the poem about the devil.
Well,
is it the devil or is it an imp?
it's just a devil. It's just like a little imp that just dances around. I'm not really sure why it happened. It just kind of popped into my head. So here it goes.
Magic.
While their master lays his head upon his white and bony bed, little devils sneak away. Little devils come out to play. They dance and frolic through the night, making sure they give a fright to naughty children far and wide, until the master wakes and rides his chariot of burning flames, chasing them back home again. But little devils are quite wise. They know their time again will rise. To seize their moment, sneak away, for little devils love to play.
Well, there you go. That is not only a miniature cross stitch right there, easy for you to do, could do that within a day or two, right?
I should think so. It's only
Pretty easy.
50 by 44.
50 by 44.
Stitches.
That's cool. And how many colours is in that? Like 4?
4 colours.
4 colours.
That's
Pretty simple. 2 versions of red, a yellow and a black.
Mm.
Pretty nice, and it's got a nice little poem to go with it as well. So
Because why not?
that's pretty cool, and that's available tonight.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. So that'll be up on the website. I'll put up a little message on Instagram to let people know. And yeah, and I would like to thank everybody who has donated in the process. That has been tremendous.
I know.
It has meant that I got myself a new pair of jeans. I don't know where my old ones were, but they're rather embarrassing. So I managed to get myself a new pair of jeans that don't have a hole in unfortunate places. And that was a really good win, wasn't it?
It was a good win.
That was a good win.
I know, because it was only going to be a matter of time before they just dissolved into thread, and you were going to be just standing there in your pants.
Yeah, you know. Like,
I mean, underpants.
I'm sure people were saying the word hobo to me as I walked along. I'm sure I heard it on the wind anyway. So that was really funny.
Yeah.
And yeah, so there we are. That'll be up. So thank you for those donations. They've also helped us get materials.
Yes.
It's helped us go to the coffee shop, which has been really nice because it's a great place for us to really work on our creative juices.
Well, that's where we've been typing up yours. Well, that's where you wrote the story for Midnight Meeting, and that's where I've been editing the story for Midnight Meeting. Well, typing it up and editing it.
Yeah.
And it's nearly ready because I know you've been mentioning about it, and I think it's really cool that how it goes with the actual stitch.
Yeah.
And I think you were going on before about how in the olden days, tapestries and stuff were about telling stories. So I just think it's a really cool modern way of fusing the two together. So that will be ready as well soon for you guys who are interested in reading Midnight Meeting. Because it's an intriguing story.
It shall arrive.
It shall arrive as soon as I can.
Yeah, well, it's alright. It's done. Just needs a bit of editing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's really cool. It's a nice thing to read. And then a little later down the line, I will be doing an audio, which will probably be recorded next week. Hopefully, once it's done. So, and then it'll probably be up next weekend. Whether that means anything to you, I don't know. But maybe you prefer to listen to stories. For me, because I'm dyslexic, reading stories can be a challenge, or I just can't be bothered because I just don't like the process. So listening to audiobooks has always been a big thing for me. So making a mini audio story, which we already have audio stories, which we'll probably link onto the site, so you can so you can hear those because they're already made.
Yeah.
They are of a horror / sort of
weird tales
nature. But and there will be cross stitches of those. I decided to make pictures for them. Such as the Bad Man Next Door, and what was the other ones we did? Gibbling, which is about a mysterious goblin.
Yeah, tiny little monster. And the other one, 10 Trees.
10 Trees.
Mystery story.
Yes, that was a mystery story. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah, they're short stories that just to take you on a little bit of a journey of strangeness.
Strangeness, absolutely. So yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. All right. So we covered that. We showed you the new things that are coming up tonight. We've shown you, what is it? Your progress. You're doing really well.
Thanks.
Enjoying it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Exactly.
All
there you
good
go.
Stuff.
But
I'm also really intrigued by. I've seen people dyeing linens and dyeing flosses and stuff. I don't know how to do that, but that looked really cool. So
yeah.
If any of you are knowledgeable about where to find out more about that, then put it in the comments because I'd like to know.
Exactly, yeah, that would be nice to know. I'd like to dye, so like you dye the landscape and then the sky in advance and then you stitch into it. Yeah. That would be really nice.
That seems really fun.
And yeah, that would be really fun.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Alright then, so that's all of that. Have we got anything else to say? Anything on your mind?
On my mind?
Anything in the cobwebs?
There's always a lot in the cobwebs, like spiders.
Flies. Alright then. Alright, so we got that. That's great. You've learnt a lot.
Yeah, you needed that sharing.
So cool. So we've been informative. Almost. And rather spectacular. Yeah. You have been incredible and super sexy. And so until the next adventure. Bye-bye and keep stitching. Here we go. Bye-bye.